Hey guys!
Hey.
So today we're looking at our Oscar predictions for 2014 and starting with Best Picture. And the nominees are...
American Hustle. I think the movie deserves a win.
I thought it was a good ensemble piece. The cast were very good together, the setting was nice, but the storyline, the ending just didn't do it for me. It was okay, but I don't think it's going to win the Oscar.
I think it could. I think it was, out of the movies there, it should be, it's like one of four that could win. Next one we have Captain Phillips. Now this movie is about that pirate, thingo.
I thought it was a good thrilling movie and Tom Hanks' performance was pretty good, but it sort of is always usually pretty good. I don't think this sort of movie is the sort of thing that's going to win an Oscar though. I don't think it's Oscar worthy, so I'm going to say no for Captain Phillips.
I think it's up there, so it could win. I think my pick is this one. I reckon it should win. I was very impressed with this movie and the storyline. Of course, I have in real life. But yeah, I think it could win.
The director isn't nominated for Best Director. Usually a movie doesn't win without the director being nominated, I will say that. It has happened, of course, but it's unusual.
Next we have Dallas Buyers Club. This movie, I'm gonna say, it has a chance, but I don't think it will win.
I think Matthew McConaughey did go through a whole metamorphosis. Jared Leto puts in a good performance as well, so the performances are good. The storyline, I thought it was too long a movie. It should be about half an hour shorter than it was. It was a bit boring. I don't think it's going to win Best Film.
It was boring, it was okay. Next on the list we have Gravity. This was with Sandra Bullock.
Lost in Space. Visually, it's a very nice looking movie, but storyline, and the director co-wrote the script with his son. Storyline was shit, and the ending I think was laughable. It should win for special effects, but I don't think it should win for Best Film.
I agree, I think special effects was good. I felt like I was up in space with Sandra, but unfortunately I want to leave her up there as well. I don't think this movie deserves to be up here. Next we have Her.
So this is Spike Jonze's film. The concept of it is pretty interesting. A guy's falling in love with his computer operating system, but the story was, the film itself was completely boring. I really suffered through this film. I couldn't wait for it to finish, and I don't want it to win at all.
I agree, this movie was this movie was definitely boring. The concept was original. It was, something that we haven't seen before. But it was boring. And it was because he was talking to... It was just a one-man show.
Yeah, you don't
just
just Scarlett Johansson, so it's all one-sided.
Yeah, it was just crap. Which brings us to our next movie, Nebraska, which was also crap.
It was boring. I don't know why it was nominated, to be honest. I guess maybe for the visual style, but the film itself, no. I don't think it's Oscar worthy.
The story was shit, the acting was not so great. I don't really understand why this was up here. So next we have Philomena.
Philomena, I thought the storyline was alright. If it maybe was in Britain, they would win whatever. Over there they were voting for Gravity because a lot of British people worked on Gravity, so I don't think it would even win in England. I'd say no.
I think this movie was actually pretty good. I was preparing myself to have a nap, but I never ended up having that nap because I was engaged, and that's what I like in a movie. This movie, I reckon, could win, or should win.
Really? Bit of an outsider?
Yeah, like one of four,
Well, you've had about 4 already, but let's see.
Really? Well, yeah, I was quite happy with this movie. Go damn Judi Dench. Next we have 12 Years of Slavery.
So this has been winning a lot of awards. I think it probably will win. It's the tale of American history. They like the history sort of movies. It is a very good film, but I don't know, the ending just didn't work for me. It didn't engage me. It was so awkward. And yeah, I think I don't want it to win, but I think it's got a good chance of winning.
I didn't really like this movie, I think. Yeah, it was just depressing. And I know it's what happens, it's a very sensitive topic. But I don't think it should win just because it's a touching topic to Americans. I hope that's not too Next we have Wolf of Wall Street with Leonardo DiCaprio.
And directed by Martin Scorsese. I thought this was a very entertaining film. It's a long film at 3 hours long, but doesn't feel long. I think it does keep you entertained the whole time. But there's a lot of nudity, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of swearing in this film, so it's divided a lot of people. There's a lot of people who think that it's glamorizing that sort of lifestyle, so I don't think it's got a chance of winning the Oscar. Marty won a couple of years ago for The Departed. He's got his Oscar. I don't think he's going to win for this one.
I agree again with you. This movie was entertaining and it didn't get me. I wasn't bored, you know. So this movie, I reckon it could win, but I think I sort of agree with you with not winning because of the content, you know, sex, cheating, drugs, and whatever.
So my prediction, I'm going to say that 12 Years a Slave is going to win. What I would like to win, perhaps maybe either American Hustle or Captain Phillips. But I think, 12 Years a Slave is going to win for me.
I reckon it should be out of Captain Phillips or American Hustle, and maybe Philomena or Wolf of Wall Street.
That's too many. 4. Pick one. Just pick one.
But I think 12 Years a Slave will win. I think it's kind of like a moral win.
You changed.
What did I have to wrong?
Well, 12 Years wasn't on your top 4.
It's not. I don't want it to win, but I think it will win because it's one of those moral votes, you know. Ooh, how could this not win?
So there you go. We're both going with 12 Years a Slave. What do you guys think? Have you seen them? Which one do you think is more deserving of the best film this year? Comment down below. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.